Hi guys, I'm Sean.
I'm Will.
And we're back for another movie news roundup.
Yep.
So, why don't you tell the people what we're going to talk about this week, Will?
Right, we're going to talk about the X-Men trailer, which dropped the other day.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about the Civil War post-credit scene, and we're going to be talking about the new Indiana Jones movie.
So, let's jump straight into it and we'll talk about the X-Men Apocalypse trailer.
Yep.
So, this trailer, there wasn't a lot of new footage that we haven't seen before. We see a lot of Apocalypse doing this, you have been led by blind leaders and all that shit again,
Yeah.
but we did see some other cool stuff. So, why don't you talk about the that little origin story we got?
Well, in one of the scenes in the trailer, Apocalypse is lying on one of the beds, and he's got like some type of sacrifice on the other one. Both the beds are lifting up, and there's some type of...
It's kind of like a gold goo. It could be.
We're not going with sticky black goo.
It could be
again.
sticky gold goo, guy.
No, it's like some type of like energy force is like lifting them up, and then you see Apocalypse take his form on this bed, and then he opens his eyes. I think it's quite cool.
Yeah, that was a nice little scene because we're not very familiar with Apocalypse's origin story, so we're not going to look into it. We want to go into this blind. Another thing that we saw in this trailer is we see Havoc. We have seen him in the other one where he's talking about the Horsemen, but in this one, we see him use his titty lasers.
Yep.
They're all in Cerebro, and he's like, "Ah!" fucking blasting the shit out of Cerebro. And I think this could be tied to the scene that we saw in the first one where Xavier's got his little helmet on, and Cerebro is like, "I've never felt power like this before."
And his eyes go all
Yeah.
black. I think that's like the connection between Professor X and Apocalypse.
Yeah, I think he's gonna fry his head, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be too much for him, and Havoc's got to destroy Cerebro to
Just
save
like
him.
break the connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else did we get? We got a bit more of Quicksilver in this, talking to his mum about, well, you always want me to get out of the house. I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
We're getting a bit more of Quicksilver in this. We also saw Nightcrawler fighting Archangel in
Some type of like WWE
Yeah.
rage in the cage.
Yeah,
Sort of.
looking forward to that. But if you ask me, it's a bit of a pointless fight. I mean, Apocalypse can juice up Archangel as much as he wants, but it's Nightcrawler. He can just like
Just teleport all over the place.
That begs a question: why doesn't Nightcrawler just go and get Apocalypse when he's having a dump or something?
Like teleport behind him and then.
Yeah. Would say he's only like 10 stone, but anyway, moving on. What else did we get this week? We got the Civil War post-credit scene. There's been rumours going around that,
Yeah, it's just a rumor.
that there could potentially be 3 of these post-credit scenes. We've
Yep.
had movies where there's been 2 before, but never 3. So they could space them out 3, like beginning, middle, end of the credits. We'll have to see. But we're going to talk about some things that we think could be in there. So
Yep.
you take the lead, Boyle.
I think that Thanos is going to be in one of them, at least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Whether he's going to get this glove and he's going to have one stone, and then like he's just walking through what's that planet called?
Nova Prime.
Nova Prime, and it's just like obliterated. I mean, like totaled. And he's got the glove on, and you see the one gem in it, and he's like 4 more to go,
Yeah!
and then boom. That would be awesome.
Another scene that I think we could have is we could get a scene from Thor Ragnarok because Thor's not going to be in Civil War, and we saw why he's not going to be there in the last one, The Age of Ultron. He goes to that little paddling pool, and he's sat there and he's having all these visions of Ragnarok. So I think that could be a scene in there, tying into that one because we've got that coming up soon.
Yep.
And then the other one we're a bit like hit and miss about. We think it could be a kind of like in the Avengers, the Shawarma. Did I say it right?
Shawarma joint.
Shawarma
When they're all
joint.
just sat around at the end of the first Avengers
Yeah.
film, and they're all just eating and not really much dialogue's going
Yeah.
on. They're all just sort of end of the big battle, and they're just having like a bit of scram.
It could be a crazy scene like that, but I'm thinking it might be like a tie into the Solo Spider-Man movie
Yeah.
because we've got that coming up, and something tells me we're not going to get a lot of Spider-Man in this movie, so they could be like teasing us like, "You want some more Spider-Man? You know where to
Yeah.
come."
Once the hook's gonna try and
Woo!
try and reel them in. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so let's talk about Indiana Jones. I know you don't know much about this,
No.
but it got confirmed the other day. Harrison Ford's coming back to do another Indiana Jones movie.
Let's hope it's better than the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, there isn't going to be any Shia LaBeouf.
Good.
Shia LaBeouf in this one.
Good.
There's going to be no swinging from trees with monkeys, but do we not think Harrison Ford's getting a bit old now? I mean, it was amazing in Star Wars.
Yeah.
No spoilers for that, but I liked where his character went in Star Wars. I thought it was fitting for the story. And I think it's just, the way I see it, they're either going to make a new one or we're going to go back to prequels, which I like the character in Indiana Jones, but I don't think he needs that prequel backstory. I
They
think
sort of already did it, didn't they, in the end of...
we've seen it in ones
Yeah.
like in, I think it's in
The Last Crusade.
The Last Crusade, yeah, The Last Crusade, where River Phoenix is like running around. He's got that little artifact. So
Yeah.
we've already seen hints at that. I don't think we need to see more of that. And as I said, Harrison Ford's getting really old now. I mean,
He won't be able to crack that whip, he'll hurt his hand.
I know. I can
can
imagine him popping his fucking hip out. Like, imagine him swinging and he's like,
Like arthritic hand.
fucking colostomy bag falls out. It's like, ugh! So
Yeah.
that's where I stand on the Indiana Jones. I don't think it's necessary, but
Not excited about it.
no, it's just money, money, money. You put those big names out there and people are going to go
Yeah.
and watch it. So, what else do we get this week? The new Daredevil that started today. Can't wait to watch it. I finally watched the end of season 1. You
Yeah.
saw it before me. You loved it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to watch season 2. Have we got anything else to talk about?
There's rumours, or has it been confirmed, the Luke Cage solo thing on not
Yeah.
Netflix?
Yeah, there are...
Power Man?
Oh, man. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, we've already had a Iron Fist cast.
Yep.
We've got... What's the guy's name? He's in Game of Thrones. He plays Loras Tyrell.
Yeah.
He's going to be Iron Fist. I don't
Yeah.
know anything about that character either, so...
No, I'm not.
All
I'm not
these-
too familiar about it.
No, all these obscure characters. And part of me wants, oh yes, I want to go and find out about this guy, but in this day and age, it's really easy to just go and spoil things like
It's
that.
just like going down the rabbit hole. As soon as you go look at one, then you look who they team up with, and then so like we have Jessica Jones, and then Luke Cage is coming off that, and then I don't know if Iron Fist is going to team in with that. I don't know. It's just all
Yeah, it's getting pretty convoluted at this point, especially with
Yeah.
comic book movies. I'm not going to say I'm getting sick of comic book movies, but especially with this Civil War, I am looking forward to it, but I don't know, there's just not that level of hype there that there used to be. It's just...
yeah. I know what you mean.
It's just meh. So that's this week's movie news roundup, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's any news that you picked up on this week, give us a comment down below. If we've missed anything, please tell us. Comment on any of the news that we told you today. If you like this video, give us the thumbs, comment below, and if you want to keep up to date with our videos, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Gotta do the kiss now. Bye bye.
Bye.